What's up, YouTube? This is the Gay Nomad. I am going to say this as calmly as possible so I don't excite any of my haters. Life. Let's discuss it. Well, for a lot of people, it may mean a lot of things and a lot of possibilities. For me, it doesn't mean anything but the universe being a total narcissist. Let me explain. A narcissist will treat you like absolute dog shit. And just when you're about to pull away from it, it'll give you some sort of bone. It'll throw you a life preserver. A narcissist in the human form will treat you like dog shit. And just when you're about to leave, the narcissist will give you a gift. Something really nice. Or treat you really nice to rope you back in. That's how life is to me. Life is a narcissist. Right when I'm ready to just throw in the towel, it'll throw me something to look forward to a couple months from now just to keep me involved. Like right now, my life is nothing but hell. There's nothing good about it at all. Now, in a couple months, I'll be getting my cat. I'll be meeting my father in New York. I'll be going to see Mamma Mia and getting my cat. But right now, nothing. I am operating on a phone without a SIM card, on Wi-Fi to get myself away from the endless supply of harassment from haters calling me a pedophile, because at a vulnerable moment, I went on my YouTube channel to discuss false allegations and accusations from a company that I worked for 17 years and dedicated a lot of my heart and soul to. And now these haters and trolls are weaponizing that and attacking me. They were until I stopped them, and then just when I thought I was gonna have a really peaceful time, my Wi-Fi cuts out. And it is 5 o'clock in the morning. I just got back from a 3-hour walk. Because I had nothing in here but silence. My Wi-Fi is back on now, so it threw me at that rope. But honestly, am I suicidal? No. Because I know that if I have anything to do with an attempt at taking my life, it will fail. I will survive. Because I am a survivor. I'm resilient. But I don't want to survive. I don't want something to test my resiliency and test how well I bounce back. I just want to be left alone and live a decent life without, I just want to be able to go live and have people treat me with respect and dignity, and I just want to be able to have my phone on without looking at 15 messages from 15 different numbers, all people telling me to go live, you fucking loser, and all this. But those are not options for me. And every single day is a test of my resilience. And a test on how much I can survive. And I just wish that the universe and all its inhabitants would stop testing me so that I can actually live. But that's not an option. Neither is suicide. But I will tell you what is an option. Laying in my bed every day, waking up only to hit my vape to make me tired and put me back to sleep. Because that's how I've been living ever since this whole Spirit Halloween fiasco. That's why nothing's really gotten done around here as far as cleaning up goes, because I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping to escape living. And then I went live and got verbally attacked by multiple people. Found out that one of my favorite fans was a narcissist. And found his true colors, got stabbed in the back by him. And then disabled my comments, so people started attacking me on my text messages. And then when I took my SIM card out, they started going after my father, telling him that I'm running around St. Louis being a pedophile. But you really want to know what I've been busy doing? Not being a pedophile, running around St. Louis, just sleeping to escape being alive. And honestly, if you really want to know what I want more than anything else, I want to be dead. I don't want to live. Am I suicidal? No. Because I know that if I attempt suicide, I won't succeed. I will continue to bounce back from it. But there's one thing I haven't really discussed being unable to bounce back from. And that's this fantasy. You know how a lot of people fantasize about having money and fame and fortune and getting a promotion. I realized a long time ago that that's not going to be an option for me. My fantasy is death. I fantasize about it, and I told you that I have one guilty pleasure that I've mentioned that I have one guilty pleasure, but there's two that the world doesn't know about, and I'm about to reveal one. One of my guilty pleasures is laying with my hands crossed over me, like I'm laid out in a casket. I like to pretend I'm in a casket, and I like to blast the song Amazing Grace and pretend I'm at my own funeral just to give myself something to look forward to. It's a sad thing that the universe and the way that I have had to deal with endless bullying and harassment and lies and false accusations have made me just fantasize about being dead so I don't have to read hateful comments and read negative messages and go above and beyond and just jump through hoops just to be able to go about my day without these vicious and hateful messages being sent to me. But I realized a long time ago that I'm not going to live or thrive. I'm going to be a survivor. And I don't want that. That's why I fantasize about death. That's why every day when I wake up in my bed, I just go back to sleep or try to until my gut is in pain from starving, and then I just get pissed off that I have to get out of bed and eat something. Am I ever going to try to kill myself? No. Um, do I fantasize about it? Do I not killing myself, but I do fantasize about dying. I think of all the wonderful things that death can bring. People coming to their senses and realizing that they should have shown me kindness, sitting there crying about my death, sitting there saying we shouldn't have disrespected him like that. You know, fantasizing about being a spirit and haunting people who have treated me like that, leading to my untimely demise. Um, just fantasizing about going to my parents' house and moving things to screw with them as a spirit, and my cat seeing me and me seeing her, because animals can sense that kind of thing. But honestly, that's, if you want me to tell you how all this negativity has affected me, it's affected me a long time ago, because I can't remember the last time I didn't want to be dead. I can't remember the last time that I woke up and thought to myself, this is going to be a day. I can't remember the last time that I woke up without being pissed off that I'm alive. And it could be so different if I was not some sort of magnet having all these hateful people surrounding me and being part of my life and barging into my inbox and trying to harass me. If I was not a target for these people, things would be different, but they're never going to change. I look forward to graduating from school thinking that I'd be amongst adults, but even the adults are just like the childhood bullies. That it's never going to change. Never. The only thing that's going to change is my my passion for death and the like deeper fantasies, and just it's just going to increase. I mean, I can't remember the last time I wanted to live. I cannot remember, to be honest. And it sucks. It sucks that any human being has to go through this. That has to go through life with this over them, because they don't know what it's like to be respected or loved, or to have somebody care without actually reaching out to them and hoping that they don't get their hand verbally chewed off when they extend it. But let me reiterate, I am not suicidal. I just don't want to be alive. The difference between suicidal people and me: somebody who's suicidal is going to jump in front of a train. I'm just going to fantasize about death and just look forward to it and embrace it when it comes. but I know I'm going to be a very old person. I'm going to be a very old man. A train wreck from the endless lifetime of bullshit and bullying and harassment and false accusations. Just an elderly schizophrenic. I never want to get to the schizophrenic point or the paranoid point, but that day will come. I'm going to be so mentally unstable one day because of all this that it's going to make me an invalid. I'm going to become a vegetable because of this. Because people will not stop. The universe will not stop. Whether it's people or the universe taking shit out of my life or making me go through shit that nobody has control over, it's always gonna come. It's always gonna be present in my life. And I hate being alive because of it. Because there is no break in that. There's no breaks for me. No peace for me. No rest for me. That will come when I'm dead. That's why I don't want to live. That's why I haven't wanted to live for, I can't remember the last time I wanted to. And it sucks that I have been dealt this hand. But I am beyond even hoping that a better hand will come because I'm 35 and it's been a lifetime of this. So, if y'all really want to know one of my guilty pleasures, laying down flat on my back, blasting Amazing Grace, pretending I'm dead at my funeral, fantasizing, because it's the most realistic fantasy of anything joyous. And I'm going to reiterate again so that I don't have the police banging on my door or looking for me. I am not going to attempt anything, but that's not going to stop how I feel. I mean, if I go to a mental hospital, it's not going to change how I'm feeling. And I was going for a walk. I could have jumped in front of a train while I was out there. But I didn't. Because I'm not suicidal. But no level of treatment, no nothing is going to change how I feel. I mean, you can put me wherever you want to put me. I'm still going to want to be dead. I'm still going to want to not be alive. And it's been a long time. I can't remember when I wanted to live. It sucks. Because people have, at least there's some control that people could have over this by showing me that life is worth living, but they won't. And I don't care. Like, I was walking around thinking of how pretty it was with the lights and overcast skies and everything, but then I was thinking how fucked up it is that I don't even want to be a part of that. That I'd rather be dead because of how I'm treated. Not by people, not just by people, but by the universe itself. And things happening. Losing something that I need and destroying my entire apartment looking for it, or sitting there watching TV and after switching from Spectrum to AT&T and seeing that my Wi-Fi went out, and then I popped my SIM card in for a few seconds, and then as soon as I popped my SIM card in, the Wi-Fi came back on. So I continued to watch what I was watching after getting all pissed off about that, and then let my guard down over that, and then the Wi-Fi cut out again, so I went for my 3-hour walk, and no, it's like the universe itself is one of those assholes that like to hate on me. The universe itself hates me. I don't know anything but hate when I have so much love to give. And it's fucked up that I have to live like that.